Hello, good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. G.K. Kapoor, former professor, International Management Institute, commonly called IMI, New Delhi. Today I am going to record the first part of my talk on powers of the mind, a subject which has been pretty close to me. Dr. Joseph Murphy, in his bestseller, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, says that I have seen miracles happen to men and women in all walks of life all over the world. He further says that miracles will happen to you too when you begin using the magic power of your subconscious mind. On reading the literature on mind, including Vivekananda's complete works, I have come to understand that we not only have conscious mind, but also subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious mind. Most of us are aware of the conscious mind only. But do you know when you go to sleep, it is the subconscious mind that becomes super active. The thoughts embedded in the subconscious start finding the best solutions, which we may feel like a dream. Excuse me. These dreams are always visuals. You must have read about the scientists who invented their most wonderful ideas or inventions only during the sleep or when completely relaxed. Archimedes discovered his famous principle while taking his bath. That is when he was completely relaxed. Some of these scientists will, in fact, keep paper and pencil by their bedside, and whenever they found a resolution of any problem they were not able to consciously resolve, they immediately got up and wrote on a paper. Dr. Joseph Murphy says that he healed his malignancy called sarcoma, a kind of cancer in medical terminology, by using healing power of the subconscious mind. I attended a 10-day meditation camp on Preksha Dhyan at Adhyatma Sadhana Kendra, New Delhi, where they teach besides Preksha Dhyan what they call as Anupreksha Dhyan also. Anupreksha Dhyan is essentially giving auto suggestions to the subconscious mind that, say for instance, my illness or problem is receding and I am becoming all right. For instance, if a person suffers from heart disease, she will have to loudly say few times in a day and then repeat within that my illness is receding. I am feeling better. Pain in my heart is no longer there. Likewise, for feeling happy, one will loudly say, मैं प्रसन्न हूँ, मेरे कण कण में प्रसन्नता का संचार हो रहा है. That is, I am happy and every cell of my body is vibrating with happiness. Again, for general healthy body, one says, मैं स्वस्थ हूँ, मेरे कण कण में स्वस्थता का संचार हो रहा है. That is, I am healthy and every cell of my body is vibrating with energy. One will feel these words being repeated by the subconscious mind many times during the day and over a period of time if it is practiced. The subconscious mind turns it into a reality. This is the magical power of the subconscious. Swami Vivekananda narrates two interesting anecdotes with respect to the powers of the mind that he himself was witnessed to. He says that he went to see a man who, without asking question in one's mind, will answer them and even foretold events. Swami Vivekananda, along with a few friends, went to him, and to avoid any mistakes, each of them wrote down a question on a piece of paper and put the same in their pockets. Swami says, as soon as he saw one of us, he repeated the questions and gave answers. Then he wrote something on paper, folded it, and asked me to sign on the back. Without looking at it, I was asked to put it in my pocket. Likewise, he gave a paper to each one of us. Then he said, think of a word or sentence from any language. Swami Vivekananda says each one of them thought of a long sentence in different languages, namely Sanskrit, Arabic, a sentence from Quran, then German from a medical book because one of his friends had a medical background. He told every sentence correct. He knew it an hour before what we all were going to think about. This is miracles of the mind. All the minds in this universe are connected to each other, and the subconscious mind has the power to go anywhere in the universe and make things happen for you. Swami Vivekananda further at another point says that each mind in a certain state affects and is affected by all other minds in the universe in the same state of vibration. Thus, if a person feels happy and joyous, all other minds in the same state start affecting the person's mind, and he starts feeling more happy and joyful. Likewise, if a person is in a sad mood, all other minds in that mood, in that state of vibration, start affecting him and he becomes more and more sad. Therefore, learn to remain happy and keep smiling always. Swami Vivekananda calls it as collective mind. Another incident shared by Swami Vivekananda is about a man in Hyderabad who could produce number of things from where nobody knew. Swami Vivekananda says on their insistence the man agreed to demonstrate, and he was just wearing a loin cloth. We were made to write on a piece of paper anything that we desired. We wrote down the names of the fruits which were not even grown in India. He took out the bunches of grapes, oranges, and so on from under the blanket. We ate those fruits and they were really real. Swami Vivekananda, after reading lot of spiritual literature, found that these powers were not the freak of the nature, but could be systematically studied, practiced, and acquired. He, in his lectures, used to invite the Western people that if you have evolved in physical sciences, we Indians have evolved in spiritual sciences. It is also a science. Don't doubt us. Come to me, I will teach you. He used to say that. The science, he said, is called the Raj Yoga. And he has in his lectures spoken quite a lot about this Raj Yoga, which one can read in his complete works. There is a full chapter devoted to this Raj Yoga. Now, let me conclude this talk by saying that on reading the literature on the subject, one finds the mind to be superconscious, that is, a universal mind of which other minds are only a part. To conscious mind, the mind that reasons, which most of us are familiar with. Third is the subconscious mind that is working 24/7, even when the conscious mind is resting. And finally, the fourth one is the unconscious mind. Say, subconscious mind works during the sleep, but the mind that works, say for instance, during a coma, if a person has gone into a coma, is the unconscious mind. In the second part of my talk on powers of the mind, I will speak on powers of the subconscious mind and the miracles it can offer us. So thanks for watching this video. Please do offer your comments. That's certainly motivating. Thank you very much once again.